season. And what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And a good return as he'll be just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the Steelers set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Ryan Switzer on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And who's got it? The Giants.
Daniel Jones, sacked.
I think they're going to have to make some decisions here. That's the 2nd fumble here in the 1st quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him, or are you going to have to make a change and maybe go to someone else?
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Switzer now to return.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Maybe a free play now for Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
A throw over the middle taken in. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants' 49-yard line.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
34. Steelers 7.
Fighting through pressure. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Throwing Jones. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it on cruise control.
0 lining up.
And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And we remind you, still one more game to get to before we put a bow on Week 1. It comes up at the conclusion of this one. Titans and Broncos in the AFC from Mile High, and that ought to be one worth staying up for.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Roethlisberger. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the counter, it's Connor. And a short gain down to about the 33.
James Conner, the Steeler ball carrier. He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Marcus Golden gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown.
A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants just continue to pour it on.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here we go. Lock 80!
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Giants.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Ben Roethlisberger's sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown of protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Short little throw to Ebron. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how did they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
First.
Big-time play there for the G-men. 51 yards. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Jones pass.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And this offense is running away with this one.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Switzer now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy